Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Kasavasacha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavachai Namo Namaha. Tulsi Maharani Ki Jai. Now let us offer our most respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnav devotees of the Lord who are just like desire trees and can fulfill the desires of everyone. And they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Jai. Panchakopa. Jai.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Nitai Gaura Haribo Haribo Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo 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 Haribo. Nitai Gaura. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Gaur Premanandi Hari Bhava Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Bodhivajikacharya Stota Sada Sri Srimad His Divine Loving Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitya Vishnu Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajikacharya Stota Sada Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Shri Shri Radha Golokananda Go Gopinath Shamakunda Radhakunda Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dhama Ki Shri Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Shri Ganga Mai Jamuna Mai Ki Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Priya Madanga Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Prasadam Sankirtan Ki Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to all assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. I feel very fortunate today to be in this assembly of August assembly of devotees of Radha Golokananda, and thank you for coming. So we're reading from chapter 21, text number 18. So if you want, you can read along with us. Okay. Ematanya chama nahi Suniye adbhuta yahara shravane chitta hoya avaduta. We do not hear of such wonderful things anywhere else. Simply by one's hearing of those incidents, one's consciousness is agitated and cleansed. Purport. When Lord Krishna was present in the earthly Vrindavan, Lord Brahma, taking him to be an ordinary cowherd boy, wanted to test his potency. Therefore, Lord Brahma stole all the calves and cowherd boys from Krishna and hid them by his illusory energy. When Krishna saw that Brahma had stolen his calves and cowherd boys, he immediately created material and spiritual planets in Lord Brahma's presence. Within a moment, cowherd boys, calves, and unlimited Vaikunthas, all expansions of the Lord's spiritual energy, were manifested. As stated in Brahma Samhita, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabi. Not only did Krishna create all the paraphernalia of his spiritual energy, but he also created unlimited material universes with unlimited Brahmas. All these pastimes which are described in Srimad Bhagavatam will cleanse one's consciousness. In this way, one can actually understand the absolute truth. The spiritual planets in the spiritual sky are called Vaikunthas, and each of them has a predominating deity, Narayan, with a specific name. Similarly, in the material sky, there are innumerable universes, and each is dominated by a specific deity, a Brahma. Krishna simultaneously created all these Vaikuntha planets and universes within a moment after Brahma's return. The word avaduta means rambling, agitating, moving, absorbed, defeated. In some readings of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that the words Haya Duta, meaning that the heart or consciousness is cleansed, are used. When the consciousness is cleansed, one can understand what and who Krishna is. This is confirmed by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita 7:28. Yesham tantam gatam papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandva mohanir mukta bhajante mam dridavrata. Persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, are freed from the dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. Unless one is freed from the reactions of sinful activities, one cannot understand Krishna or engage in his transcendental loving service. Text 19. Krishna Vatsaya Sankyatayar Shukadeva Vani Krishna Sange Kata Gopa Sankhya Nahi Jani. According to Sukadeva Goswami, Krishna has had unlimited calves and cowherd boys with him. No one could actually count their actual number. Text 20. Eka gopakare ye vatsa charana koti abad sanka padma tahara ganana. Each of the cowherd boys was tending calves to the extent of koti arbudha shanka and padma. That is the way of counting. Purport. According to Vedic mathematical calculations, the following enumeration system is used. Units, tens, dasha, hundreds, shata, thousands, sahasra, 10,000s, ayuta, and 100,000s, laksha. 10 times laksha is niyuta. 10 times niyuta is koti. 10 times koti is arbuda. 10 times arbuda is vrinda. 10 times vrinda is karva. 10 times Karva is Nikarva. 10 times Nikarva is Shanka. 10 times Shanka is Padma, and 10 times Padma is Sagara. 10 times Sagara is Antya, and 10 times Antya is Madhya, and 10 times Madhya is Paradha. Each item is 10 times greater than the previous one. Thus all the cowherd boys, who were companions of Krishna, had many calves to take care of. Vetra Venu Dala Sringa Vastra Alankara Gopa Gunera Tyata Tara Nahi Laikahara. All the cowherd boys had unlimited calves. Similarly, their canes, flutes, lotus flowers, horns, garments, and ornaments were all unlimited. They cannot be limited by writing about them. Sabe hoila chatur bhuja vaikunthera pati pritak pritak brahmandera brahma kare stuti. The cowherd boys then became four-handed Narayanas, predominating deities of Vaikuntha planets. All the separate Brahmas from different universes began to offer their prayers unto the Lord. Text 23. Eka Krishna Deha Hoite Sabara Prakashe Krishneke Savaise Sarya Praveshe. All these transcendental bodies emanated from the body of Krishna, and within a second they all entered again into his body. 24. Ihadeki Brahma Hoila Mohita Vismita Stuti Kari Epache Kari Lavrushchita. When the Lord Brahma from this universe saw this pastime, he was astonished with and struck with wonder. After offering his prayers, he gave the following conclusion. Yekae Krishnera Vaibhava Muni Sabhajana Sejanuka Kaya Mane Muni E Manori. Lord Brahma said, if someone says that he knows everything about Krishna's opulence, let him think that way. But as far as I am concerned with my body and mind, I consider it in this way. Eye tomar ananta vaibhavamrita sindhu moravan manogamya mahe eka bindu. My Lord, your opulence is like an unlimited ocean of nectar, and it is verbally and mentally impossible for me to realize even a drop of that ocean. Jananta eva janantu kim bahakyat na me prabho manaso vapusha vacho vaibhavam tava gochara. There are people who say, I know everything about Krishna. Let them think that way. As far as I am concerned, I do not wish to speak very much about this matter. O my Lord, let me say this much. As far as your opulences are concerned, they are all beyond the reach of my mind, body, and words. Purport. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Chapter 14, Text 38. Spoken by Lord Brahma after he had stolen Lord Krishna's calves and cowherd boys, and Krishna had exhibited his transcendental opulence by recreating all the stolen calves and cowherd boys by his Vishnu Murti expansions. After he had seen this, Brahma offered the above prayer. Krishnera Mahima Rahu Kevatara Gyanta Vrindavana Stanera Deka Ascharya Vibhuta. Let the glories of Lord Krishna be. Who could be aware of all of them? His abode, Vrindavan, has many wonderful opulences. Just try to see them all. Shola Krosha Vrindavana Shastra Prakashe Tara Eka Deshi Vaikuntha Jana Ganarbase. According to the revelations of revealed scripture, Vrindavan extends only 16 kroshas, 32 miles, Nonetheless, all the Vaikuntha planets and innumerable universes are located in one corner of this tract. Purport. In Vraja, the land is divided into various vanas, or forests. The forests total 12, and their extension is estimated by 84 kroshas. Of these, the special forest known as Vrindavan is located from the present municipal city of Vrindavan to the village called Nandagram. This distance is 16 kroshas, 32 miles. Apara Aishvarya Krishnar Nahika Ganana Shaka Chandra Naiye Kari Digvartashana. No one can estimate the opulence of Krishna. That is unlimited. However, just as one sees the moon through the branches of a tree, I wish to give a little indication. Purport. First, a child is shown the branches of a tree, and then he is shown the moon through the branches. This is called Shaka Chandra Nyaya. The idea is that first one must be given a simple example, then the more difficult background is explained. Aishvarya kahite spiritually Aishvarya sagara manendriya dubila prabhuhi alipanera. While describing the transcendental opulences of Krishna, the ocean of opulence is manifested in the mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and his mind and senses were immersed in this ocean. Thus, he was perplexed. Bhagatera eshloka padilo apane arta ashvideti suke karane vyakyane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally recited the following verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, and to relish the meaning, he began to explain it himself. Stravyam tvas asam nitishasha tri adisha Swaraja Lakshma Yapta Samasta Kama Balim Karod Bishira Loka Palayar Kirita Kirdita Padapitaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the master of the three worlds and the three principal demigods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. No one is equal to or greater than him. By his spiritual potency known as Swaraja Lakshmi, all his desires are fulfilled. While offering their duties and presence in worship, the predominating deities of all the planets touch the lotus feet of the Lord with their helmets. Thus, they offer prayers to the Lord. This quotation is verse 21 of the second chapter, third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Parama Ishvara Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Tate Bada Tandra Sama Kehi Nahiyan. Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he is the greatest of all. No one is equal to him, nor is anyone greater than him. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarva Karna Karnam. Krishna, known as Govinda, is the supreme controller. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the original of all. He has no origin, for he is the prime cause of all causes. This is the first verse of the fifth chapter of the Brahma Samhita. Text 36. Brahma Vishnu Hara Esistyadi Ishvara Tine Agya Kari Krishna Krishna Adishvara. The primary predominating deities of this material creation are Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu. Nonetheless, they simply carry out the orders of Lord Krishna, who is master of them all. Srijami Tanni Yuktam Haro Hariti Tadvisha Vishvam Purusha Rupena Paripati Tri Shakti Drik. Lord Brahma said, following the will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I create Lord Shiva destroys, and he himself, in the form of Kshirodakshayi Vishnu, maintains all the affairs of material nature. Thus, the supreme controller of the three modes of material nature is Lord Vishnu. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 6, Text 32. E samanya tridishvarera shuna arta ara jagat karana tina purushar javatara. Okay. This is only a general description. Please try to understand another meaning of Triadisha. The three Purusha incarnations of Vishnu are the original cause of the material creation. Mahavishnu Padmanabha Shirodhara Swami Etina Stula Shukshma Sarva Antaryami. Mahavishnu, Padmanabha, and Kshirodakshayi Vishnu are the super souls of all subtle and gross existence. Lord Mahavishnu is known as Karanadakshayi Vishnu, the super soul of everything. Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, from whose lotus navel Brahma was created, is also called Hiranyagarbha, and is the total super soul and the subtle super soul. Kshirodakshayi Vishnu is the universal form and the gross super soul. Etina Sarvashraya Jagat Ishvara Eho Sabha Kala Amsa Krishna Idashvara. Although Mahavishnu, Padmanabha, and Kshirodakshayi Vishnu are all shelters and controllers of the entire universe, they are nonetheless but plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of Krishna. Therefore, he is the original personality of Godhead. Yasyaika nishvasita kalamata balambya jivanti lova vimajadagaranda kata Vishnur mahansa iha yasya kala vishesho govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. The Brahmas and other lords of the mundane worlds appear from the pores of Mahavishnu and remain alive for the duration of his one exhalation. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom Mahavishnu is a portion of a plenary portion. This is a quotation from Brahma Samhita 548. See also Adi Lila 571. Text 42. E arta madhyama shuna guda arta ara tina avasasane krishnera sastre kayatayara. This is the middle meaning. Now please hear the confidential meaning. Lord Krishna has three places of residence, which are well known from the revealed scriptures. Krishna has three abodes: his internal abode, Goloka Vrindavan, his immediate abode, the spiritual sky, and his external abode, this material world. Text 43. Antapura Golaka Sri Vrindavana Yahan Nitya Stiti Mata Pita Bandhugana. The internal abode is called Goloka Vrindavan. It is there that Lord Krishna's personal friends, associates, father, and mother live. Text 44. Madhurya Aishvarya Madhura Kripadi Bandara Yoga Maya Dasi Yahan Rasadi Lila Sara. Vrindavan is the storehouse of Krishna's mercy and the sweet opulences of conjugal love. That is where the spiritual energy working as a maidservant exhibits the rasa dance, the quintessence of all pastimes. Karuna Nikam Ramba Kamale Madhur Aishvarya Vishesha Shalina Jayati Raja Raja Nandane Nahi Chintra Kanaka Viyudiyana. Vrindavan Dham is very soft due to the mercy of the Supreme Lord and is especially opulent due to conjugal love. The transcendental glories of the son of Maharaj Nanda are exhibited here. Under the circumstances, not the least anxiety is awakened within us. Taratale Paravyoma Vishnu Lokanam Narayana Adiyanta Swaruparadam. Below the Vrindavan planet is the spiritual sky, which is known as Vishnu Loka. In Vishnu Loka, there are innumerable Vaikuntha planets controlled by Narayan and innumerable other expansions of Krishna. Madhyama Avasa Krishnera Sad Aishvarya Bandharu Ananta Swarupeyahan Karane Vihara. The spiritual sky, which is full in all six opulences, is the intermediate residence of Lord Krishna. It is there that an unlimited number of forms of Krishna enjoy their pastimes. Ananta Vaikuntha Yahan Bandara Kotare Parishada Gane Asad Aishwarya Chebari. Innumerable Vaikuntha planets, which are just like different rooms of a treasure house, are all there, filled with all opulences. Those unlimited planets house the Lord's eternal associates, who are also enriched with the six opulences. Goloka namni nija damni tale chatasya devi mahesha hari damesha teshu teshu te te brahmava nichaya vihetas charyena govindam adi purusham tamahamajami. Below the planet named Goloka Vrindavan are the planets known as Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham, and Hari Dham. These are opulent in different ways. They are managed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Govinda, the original Lord. I offer my obeisances unto him. This is a quotation from the Brahma Samhita 543. Below the planet Goloka Vrindavan. I think that's above my pay grade. Maybe you could. Let's give you the microphone. All right.
Very quickly, because there's these three Dhams. Devi Dham, that's the material world. That's Devi, Durga. And then Mahesh Dham, that's Lord Shiva. That's a little higher. And then Hari Dham, that's the spiritual sky. It's Vaikuntha. So you have above everything Goloka Vrindavan, but all the other planets, Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham, and Hari Dham, they're all opulent in different ways, but Krishna, he's ultimately managing everything. Okay.
Takes 50. Are we on 50 or 51? Okay. Pradana Paramativyamor Antare Viraja Nyadi Vedanga Sveda Janitas Tari Parishveta Shubha. Between the spiritual and the material world is a body of water known as the river Viraja. This water is generated from the bodily perspiration of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is known as Vedanga. Thus the river flows. This verse and the following verse are from the Padma Purana. Tasya purya para vyoma triprad bhutam sanatanam amritam shashvatam nityam anantam paramam padam. Beyond the river, Viraja is the spiritual nature, which is indestructible, eternal, inexhaustible, and unlimited. It is the supreme abode, consisting of 3/4 of the Lord's opulences. It is known as Paravyoma, the spiritual sky. Purport. In the spiritual sky there is neither anxiety nor fear. It is eternally existing, and it consists of 3/4 of the Lord's energy. The material world is an exhibition of only 1/4 of the Lord's energy. Therefore, it is called Ekapad Vibhuti. Taratale Bhavyavasha Viraja Para Ananta Brahmanda Yahin Koya Paru. On the other side of the river of Raja is the external abode, which is full of unlimited universes, each containing unlimited atmospheres. Devidam Namatara Jiva Yaravasi Jagal Lakshmi Raki Raihai Yahan Maya Dasi. The abode of the external energy is called Devi Dham. Its inhabitants are the conditioned souls. It is there that the material energy Durga resides with many opulent maidservants. Purport. Because he wants to enjoy the material energy, the conditioned soul is allowed to reside in Devi Dham, the external energy where Goddess Durga carries out the orders of the Supreme Lord as his maidservant. The material energy is called Jagal Lakshmi because she protects the bewildered conditioned souls. Goddess Durga is therefore known as the material mother, and Lord Shiva, her husband, is known as the material father. Goddess Durga is so named because this material world is like a big fort where the conditioned soul is placed under her care. For material facilities, the conditioned soul tries to please Goddess Durga, and Mother Durga supplies all kinds of material facilities. Because of this, the conditioned souls are allured and do not wish to leave the external energy. Consequently, they are continuously making plans to live here peacefully and happily. Such is the material world. Text 54. Etina damera hoya Krishna adishvara Goloka paravyoma praktira para. Krishna is the supreme proprietor of all dhams, including Goloka Dham, Vaikuntha Dham, and Devi Dham. The Paravyoma and Goloka Dham are beyond Devi Dham, this material world. Purport. When a living entity is liberated from Devi Dham, but does not know of the opulence of Haridham, he is placed in Mahesh Dham, which is between the other two dhams. The liberated soul does not get an opportunity to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead there. Therefore, although this Mahesh Dham is Lord Shiva's Dham and above Devi Dham, is not the spiritual world. The spiritual world begins with Haridham or Vaikuntha Loka. Text 55. Chit Chit Shakti Vibhuti Dham Tripad Aishwaryanam Maika Vibhuti Ekapada Abhidana. The spiritual world is considered to be 3/4 of the energy and opulence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas this material world is only 1/4 of that energy. That is our understanding. Purport. Haridham, Paravyoma, and Goloka Vrindavan are beyond the material manifestation. They are celebrated as 3/4 of the Lord's energy. The material world, conducted by the Supreme Lord's external energy, is called Devi Dham and is a manifestation of 1/4 of his energy. Tripad vibhuter dhamatvat tripad bhutam hitat padam vibhuder maiki sarva prokta padayitmiki itaha. Because it consists of 3/4 of the Lord's energy, the spiritual world is called Tripad Bhuti, Bhuta, Being a manifestation of 1/4 of the Lord's energy, the material world is called Ekapada. This verse is found in the Lagu Bhagavatamrita 1.5.563. Text 57. Tripad Vibhuti Krishnera Vakya Agocharu Ekapada Vibhutera Shuna Vistara. The 3/4 part of Lord Krishna's energy is beyond our speaking power. Let us therefore hear elaborately about the remaining 1/4 of his energy. Ananta Brahmandera Yata Brahma Rudragana Chira Loka Pale Sabde Tara Upagunana. Actually, it is very difficult to ascertain the number of universes. Every universe has its separate Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who are known as permanent governors. Therefore, there is also no counting them. Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are called Chira Lokapala, permanent governors. This means that they govern the affairs of the universe from the beginning of the creation to the end. In the next creation, the same living entities may not be present, but because Brahma and Shiva are existing from the beginning to the end, they are called Chira Lokapala, permanent governors. Lokapala means predominating deities. There are 8 predominating deities of the prominent heavenly planets, and they are Indra, Agni, Yama, Varuna, Nriti, Vayu, Kuvera, and Shiva. Ekadina Darakate Krishna Yakibare Brahma Aila Dwarapala Janalai Krishnari. Whence, when Krishna was ruling Dwarka, Lord Brahma came to see him, and the doorman immediately informed Lord Krishna of Brahma's arrival. Krishna kahena kon Brahma ki tomatara dware asi brahmare puche arabara. When Krishna was so informed, he immediately asked the doorman, "Which Brahma? What is his name?" The doorman therefore returned and questioned Lord Brahma. From this verse, we can understand that Brahma is the name of the post, and that the person occupying the post has a particular name also. From the Bhagavad Gita, Imam Vivastate Yogam. Vivaswan is the name of the present predominating deity of the sun. He is generally called Surya, the sun god, but he also has his own particular name. The governor of the state is generally called Rajapala, but he also has his own individual name. Since there are hundreds and thousands of Brahmas with different names, Krishna wanted to know which of them had come to see him. Vishmitahana Brahma Dwarki Kaila Kahagiya Sanaka Pita Chaturmukha Aila. When the doorman asked, "Which Brahma?" Lord Brahma was surprised. He told the doorman, "Please go inform Lord Krishna that I am the 4-headed Brahma, who is the father of the 4 Kumaras. Krishna Janana Hadare Pramar Lana Gela Krishnera Charana Brahma Dandavat Kaila." The doorman then informed Lord Krishna of Lord Brahma's description, and Lord Krishna gave him permission to enter. The doorman escorted Lord Brahma in, and as soon as Brahma saw Lord Krishna, he offered his obeisances at his lotus feet. Krishna Manya Puja Kare Tanre Prashna Kaila Ki Lagi Tamara Iha Agamana Haila. After being worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Krishna also honored him with suitable words. Then Lord Krishna asked him, "Why have you come here?" I'm going to skip the Sanskrit so we can cut to the chase. Being questioned, Lord Brahma immediately replied, "Later I shall tell you why I have come. First of all, there is a doubt in my mind, which I wish you would kindly dissipate. Why did you inquire about which Brahma had come to see you? What is the purpose of such an inquiry? Is there any other Brahma besides me within this universe?" Upon hearing this, Sri Krishna smiled and immediately meditated. unlimited Brahmas arrive instantly. Text 67. These Brahmas had different numbers of heads. Some had 10 heads, some 20, some 100, some 1,000, some 10,000, some 100,000, some 10 million, and others 100 million. No one can count the number of faces they had. So I actually texted Drista to ask him, how is this possible? And I said, can you tell me, how is this possible, 100 million heads? Drista, there's no way we can understand these numbers with our mundane brains. How could Banasura have 100 arms? It's physically impossible. We have to turn off our rational thinking when we confront the unbelievable reality of Srimad Bhagavatam. Jai. Okay. There also arrived many Lord Shivas with various heads numbering 100,000 and 10 million. Many Indras also arrived, and they had hundreds of thousands of eyes all over the bodies. Okay, here's the purport. It is said that Indra, the king of heaven, is very lusty. Here's proof. Once he had sexual intercourse with the wife of a great sage, and when the sage learned about this, he cursed lusty Indra with a curse that put vaginas all over his body. Being very much ashamed, Indra fell down at the lotus feet of the great sage and begged his pardon. Being compassionate, the sage turned the vaginas into eyes. Therefore, Indra possesses hundreds and thousands of eyes all over his body, just as Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva have many faces. The king of heaven, Indra, has many eyes. Oh my Krishna. When the four-headed Brahma of this universe saw all these opulences of Krishna, he became very much bewildered and considered himself a rabbit among elephants. Text 70. All the Brahmas who came to see Krishna offered their respects at his lotus feet, and when they did this, their helmets touched the lotus feet. No one can estimate the inconceivable potency of Krishna. All the Brahmas who were there were resting in the body of Krishna. And when all the helmets struck together at Krishna's lotus feet, there was a tumultuous sound. It appeared that the helmets themselves were offering prayers unto Krishna's lotus feet. With folded hands, all the Brahmas and Shivas began to offer prayers unto Lord Krishna, saying, O Lord, you have shown me a great favor. I have been able to see your lotus feet. All of them said, It is my great fortune, Lord, that you have called me, thinking of me as your servant. Now let me know what your order is, so that I may carry it on my heads. Does anyone have any comments or questions? Oh, we're out of time. Lord Krishna replied, Since I want to see all of you together, I have called all of you here. Jai, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And also, Bhaktisiddhanta once said that if he had only one book, it would be the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. If he was shipwrecked, this is his favorite. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai.
Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Namasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandar Agong Vidamaniya Nishesha Shobha
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Jami
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalen Priya Priti Manti Vasyan Vipan Vikayanti Chiram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam
Adipurusham Tamaham Jami
Govindam Adipurusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vaskachade Satarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vaskachade Satarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Shri Radhe Jaya, Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Shri Radhe Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Shri Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya, 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 Giri Jaya Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Shila Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Shila Prabhu, Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Gurudev.
Just a reminder, there's a 6-hour kirtan here in the temple today from 2 to 8 o'clock. So please come for 1 hour, 2 hours, or whatever time you would like. It's a really nice chance to be with devotees and chant. Chaitodarpanam marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam Shreyakairavya chandrikavitaranam Vidyavadu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipanam pranamrita swadanam sarvatmasnapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna sankirtanam nam namakari bahudan nija sarva shaktis tatrapita niyamita smarane nakala Etadrishita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Dordaiva Midrishami Hajjanina Nuraga Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Suhishuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Nadanam Sundarim Kavitam Vajagadisha Kamae Mama Janmani Ishvare Avatad Bhaktir Ohaitaki Twai Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Buddha Kripayata Vapada Pankaja Stita Duli Sajashim Vachintaya Nayanam Galadashu Daraya Varanam Gad Galarudaya Gira Pulakarnishitam Vapukada Tavanamagrahane Bhavishyati Yugayatam Namishena Chakshusha Pravashayatam Shunayatam Jagat Sarvam Govindam Virahename Ashlishavapadamritam Banastumam Adarshanam Marmahatakarotuva Yatatava Vidadatulam Mat Prananatastusa Eva Napara. Victory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. Oh, my Lord, congregational chanting of your holy name alone, all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you've invested all your transcendental energies. That's rule in these names. Oh, my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, and of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other, birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Oh, my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he's always my worshipful Lord.